So a green community is pretty much my baby of sorts. I created the project after I moved back home from a very lengthy stay in Alaska, working with a nonprofit organization up there to help young girls between the ages of 12 to 18 that were dealing with significant traumatic experiences in their life. So basically it was a treatment center. And I created a green community because what I witnessed there was a lot of disconnect between the food that the girls were putting into their body and how it was manifesting emotionally, physically, and all of that stuff. So when I moved back home, I made it a mission of mine to pursue the passion of wellness through agriculture and horticulture, because I really do believe that what we put into our bodies and how we live overall affects our behavior emotionally and physically. So the services that Raj and I provide are different, but we're able to come together in a way that really is symbiotic. You know, he builds the beds and I teach the garden science program here at Berkshire Elementary School. And sometimes he comes and the kids love it when he comes because he's super fun and energetic. And I mean, like I am too, but they like just love the duo of the both of us, you know? So it just works out. It really does. I'm able to do this with any school that I work with. You know, I bring the program, he brings the beds, we sometimes build it together, sometimes he comes into the class. It's a really seamless relationship.
We're in a situation right now, I would like to call it like a food war, where our food is being tampered with chemicals, pesticides, and things of that nature, GMO. So me knowing that and learning more about that, I was like, wait a minute, I don't want to put that into my body. I don't know what's going on, you know, what that would do. And, you know, they have cases and studies showing that this is what promotes cancer, chemical-based foods. So I'm like, man, what am I supposed to do? Grow my own food? Well, bingo. Revolutionary Garden is a company that I started for people who's looking to grow organic food that don't have any knowledge or experience on how to grow your own food. So we are designed, you know, to come in and build organic beds out of wood. We can do it out of bricks, and you know, we just design it the way they like to have it. So we come in and check for sunlighting, we check for space, we check for water sources, and then we can actually give them an estimate on how much, you know, a garden will be. And then once they, you know, go through the estimate process, we come in, build and install. And then right then and there, after the installation process, we will teach them how to grow organically, side by side. And it only takes about 30 minutes. I'm taking 10 years of experience and minimizing a short session. And then when we come back after the planting day, we will, you know, check on the garden to see how it's doing.
So in my hands here, I have Cuban oregano. It smells amazing. It's kind of pungent. It comes in two different ways. It's usually variegated, and that just means like it'll have some white spots all over it, but this is the green one, and it has a multitude of uses medicinally. It's antiviral and antibacterial, so if you feel like you're about to get sick, this is something that you most likely want to boil into a tea and drink it. In this other hand, I have chocolate mint and mojito mint. The chocolate mint is definitely a favorite amongst the kids because they just, you know, it just fascinates them that chocolate can be in a plant. They just don't understand it. And here I also have mojito mint, and this is probably the adult favorite. You know, people come out here and they're like, yeah, you know, drinks tonight with the mojito mint freshly grown from our garden. So it's really wonderful.
Okay, and over here, we got some herbs that we're gonna put some spice in your life. We have basil. Basil is a favorite plant throughout all Americans. They love this stuff. We have over hundreds of different types of basils. Purple, you know, oregano varieties. We have holy basils. We have so many different types. Now, this right here is really easy to propagate. You actually can take this cutting, put it in some water, and you got a whole nother plant. Now over here, we have some scallions. Scallions is very amazing too. It has that onion flavor. It has that onion smell. It's really good for garnishing. and it just gives your plate a whole nice look, like you really at a restaurant. So this last one here is the parsley. So for people that really likes pickling things, this is really good for pickling. This is good for detoxing the body. It brings so much flavor to your dishes or anything that you're making. And guess what? This is all organic, coming straight from the garden.
So a green community is an LLC right now. We work with schools and different organizations, and we have to charge for our services because that's just the way it is right now. But eventually my goal is to turn this project into a nonprofit so that I'm able to service schools that can't afford the service, and really be in the kind of schools that I foresee myself being in, which are schools that really need the information, with kids that go home and they don't have a Whole Foods dinner. They don't have a Publix nearby. They don't have a Walmart nearby. They're going home to probably like chicken nuggets and fries and things that really they shouldn't be putting into their body. So that's my whole goal, is to be able to service those areas, but for free. So I really want to pursue being a nonprofit so I can be self-sustainable, so I can serve more people.
The kids here at the school, literally, they just want to help. They just want to participate as much as they can. They ask us, hey, what can we do? What more can we do? Because they are excited. And them having the ability and opportunity to taste these foods is mind-blowing. They just can't believe that a strawberry tastes way better than one from a store. And it's just been a loving experience, and we just want to express that more and more throughout the whole county, really the whole universe as we can.